Today, I'll be commenting on Neville Goddard's 1971 lecture, Revelation of Purpose. And while I do, I'll be enjoying a deep-fried cheeseburger in the Japanese countryside near Mount Fuji. Although Neville has taught the law, basically using your imagination to imagine into reality whatever it is you wish by catching the feeling of the wish fulfilled until you feel the feeling that you'd naturally have if you really did have what you had, and that becomes your home. First in imagination and letting go and letting it manifest when it does in reality, trusting it will have its perfect birth. But later in Neville's life, he also taught about the promise. You could liken this to self or God realization, a permanent spiritual awakening, or awakening as the dreamer of the dream of life, what some point to with the word God. And Neville now speaks of what it's like to be aware of the greater dimensionally self, the one beyond body and mind, beyond life and death, your true reality as well. When I heard the chorus sing out, this wonderful chorus, Neville is risen, I can only tell you, it was a spiral motion, and this is 1946, and I am a luminous body. I needed no sun, no moon, no stars. I was light unto myself. And as I walked, or I would say glided by, everything was made perfect, because I was perfect. Everything that I passed by, though at the moment it seemed imperfect, it was instantly transformed into perfection. The blind ceased to be blind, the deaf ceased to be deaf, the lame ceased to be lame, and everyone was made perfect in that moment as I passed by. So when Neville spiritually awoke, he became aware of his true perfect form, and in knowing that the world that he experienced around him also became perfect. When we see suffering in the world around us, we can see that as an alarm clock and also as an opportunity to not only revise it, but to go deeper, to awake within that the outside is automatically revised in its own divine perfection. Just like when you go to bed at night and you have a night dream, while others in the dream of life have their own night dreams, and yet they wake to the same wake dream reality. But when you wake even deeper to the being that you are, the awareness listening to this, that exists beyond life and death, you awake from everything, not just night dreams, but the wake dreams, and the horrors that are sometimes in these dreams. And in your true divine reality, everything is perfect because you are truly perfect. Neville goes on, you are omnipresent in such a body. Wherever you would be, there you are. You need no power to take you there. You are power. You are omnipotence. You are omniscience. You are omnipresent. So you do not need anything to take you any place. That's the being that you are. But you completely emptied yourself of it for this divine purpose, and many a time, while wearing these garments, this cross, we cry out. It seems so heavy and all the horrors of the world, and we do cry out asking to be relieved of it. And so here, Neville tells you more qualities that he experienced of the true self of all. You think now identified with a body and mind, a name, a sex, a location, maybe a job, and so on, and you feel you're moving through life. But Neville's telling you, one day you're going to wake up and realize you never moved. Just like in the night dream, so too in the wake dream, it was all imagination. I know this may seem hard to believe, but Neville and other mystics, their words resonate to us because there's some truth in there that's waiting to hatch out in our own experiences. So perhaps indeed, the wake dream, what we call reality, is the real carrying of the cross. But now, hearing these words, we can spiral up in consciousness and truly know what we are. And if you wish to continue to lucidly, nobly dream the dream of life, never forgetting. So until you have this experience and know for yourself, Neville teaches you to dwell on it. Just dwell upon it. Go to sleep in the consciousness of being Him, the Lord Jesus Christ, the one spoken of, the one to fulfill everything in the world. So you go to sleep in the consciousness of being Him, and you will know beyond all doubt, in the not distant future, really who you are. You will know the truth of the things that I am talking about. Everyone will. That is why I am here. That is why I have been sent. What would it feel like to be the Lord Jesus Christ? To be that consciousness? With that feeling, let us go into the silence. Good.